Was that you?
Well, sure, what did it?
Oh, babe, love you.
Well, I'm handcuffed here now, so I guess you can do whatever, and I can't do anything about it. Why did you scratch me? Why am I seeing stuff? What is that?
Hear us.
Oh my f***ing god, seriously, what the hell is that? It's getting closer. It's just us, someone's coming up the stairs. Oh my god.
This is it, the final part of my investigation at Mackay Mansion in Virginia City, Nevada. What I experienced here, I'll never forget. After an insanely active night, we knew we couldn't stop yet, even though we were exhausted. I started preparing to face the ultimate test. An alone challenge, handcuffed in a room where I had just been scratched by an unknown entity. And at the time, I had no idea what I was dealing with. After the investigation, I decided to sit down and speak with my close friend Mandy Mazzei, a psychic medium and a paranormal investigator from Ghost Club Paranormal. What she told me would change everything I believed. Mandy said there was something lurking in the shadows, something dark and sinister. She called it the creepy crawler, a trickster spirit that feeds on fear, using deception to torment those who dare to cross its path. If I had known what was truly crawling in the dark corners of Mackay Mansion, I would have never done the alone challenge. But it was too late now. As the night unfolded, I felt its presence and the fear was already taking hold. The dark seemed to close in around me and I could feel it watching, waiting. This wasn't just any haunting, it was something else, something much darker. And now, as I face the final moments of this investigation, I realize how much more intense it was than I ever imagined. Tonight, I might have faced the creepy crawler. Was creepy crawler the entity that scratched me?
So you've been there multiple times, even before Ghost Club?
Yeah, I had been there 3 times before Ghost Club, and so I was really excited to go with Jade and share that experience with her. She had been there too, so it was not our first time, but our first time together.
So you're a medium, right?
Mhm.
So it's very interesting to hear like your take on Mackay Mansion. There's a lot of stories, a lot of like fake history and everything. So what can you tell, like what is actually true and what is not, like about the hauntings and stuff?
It's tricky. Mackay Mansion is one of those locations that I personally believe has 2 active portals in, and they're on opposite, like one's at the top, one's at the bottom of the home because it's like tri-level. And with Mackay Mansion specifically, there's something happening where half the time you're gonna get like intelligent spirits who know where they are, who are, currently present with you. And then the other half, you get this residual energy and residual things from the past. It's one of the few locations that I see that's like that, where there's actually like this blend happening. There's a genuine blend where you will be interacting with Mr. Mackay or the family as if they are residual, as if it's like in the past. And then you'll be interacting with them as if they're right there and now, and they are spirits and they're aware of that. And it's always baffled me, and I never really talk about it too much, but I haven't quite experienced that with any other location, because I've gotten both ends of the spectrum with the Mackay family. I've gotten communicating with them as if it's the late 1800s and then communicating with them now. And it's so interesting to see that, because you typically don't see that. There's a weird duality that's happening inside the home.
You said there's like 2 shadow people?
I would say there's 2. There's this thing.
Thing.
The thing.
Let's just call
The
it the thing.
Yeah, the thing, the creepy crawler, and then there's this other shadow-like energy. If I remember correctly, Dawn always thought that that was Mr. Mackey, because of how tall it was. I don't necessarily agree with that per se. Not to say that Mr. Mackey doesn't, appear at times as a shadow or anything like that. The other entity or shadow thing, my experience is a little less with that one, more so with the first one, but they're both there. And it's weird. It's such a weird location. What I've learned about this creepy crawler thing, Mababer, it literally has to keep moving in order to stay alive, and it can't stop moving. So it's just constantly weaving in and out of this home, up and down the walls, throughout the rooms. And if it does, it has to keep doing that to collect energy, just to keep going. That's literally the only way it keeps going. And so I really don't like the idea of being in a bed there and knowing that this thing is just like circulating through the home. And everyone can disagree with me on this, but like I've seen it. I've seen it.
So I asked Mandy a question I was dying to know the answer to. Was it Mrs. Mackey that scratched me? Or did someone or something trying to fool me into believing so? The reason I wanted to include this part here before we get to the investigation is because what Mandy said next surprised me, and it made me believe I was handcuffed in a room I got scratched in with something that's not human, and that made it so much more terrifying.
So Matt told me, I don't know where he heard this, because I haven't heard anyone else talk about it, but he says like Miss Mackey is not a nice person. Like she's the one scratching people, but is that true? Because we also got a response actually on the part 2. I did dowsing rods and I asked, was it Miss Mackey who scratched me? And it said yes.
Miss Mackey, was it you who scratched me?
I had a feeling.
So I don't know if it's just something trying to fool me, because it was the doll room where I asked that question. And
so, it gave me the chills. That's definitely not her. And that's just my opinion on it. And I only say that just because the creepy crawler always finds its way to that room, especially when people are in it. I feel like I've actually like seen it like literally hide behind these kids and hide behind the toys and pretend to do things that you would think would maybe be a child or something else, but it's not that. Like pulling on hair or things like that. It's just it like making its way through. I don't understand this thing. I wish I could draw, because I would draw it because I can see it really clearly, but I don't understand it. But it would make sense that like you guys are in there for some amount of time. It's working its way through, coming back up. And you feel it too when that energy shifts up there in that hall. Like when it shifts, it shifts. And that's usually because guess who's back? And for some reason, it's like nothing else can come through in that moment. It's really weird.
Oh my gosh. Is that you making that beep? Can you point these rods where you are standing right now? They're not doing it anymore. That's odd.
I hate to say it, but I would attribute the scratch more towards that thing. Because it can hide. Like, I mean, we see this a lot, right? In general, we see a lot of like lower level energies hiding behind kids, like pretending to be kids and all that things. It's very easy to hide in all of that energy, that good energy. More people are going to want to go into the room that has dolls and like good energy and kid. Like that's where people are going to feel drawn. So that's where that energy is going to go. And I've noticed that whenever that thing is going around too, especially if it's up on the top, the kids will disappear. And it's not like the kids are like being hurt or anything like that. It's just the energy. They just dissipate. Although it can do things to other people like us, as far as that like realm, I haven't seen that interaction with that and the whatever timeline the kids are on right now, like I haven't seen that interaction. So I will notice that energy will just poof, like it literally poof, like just gone. And then this thing comes in.
I'm like feeling very hot right now. I'm like sweating. Is it smart idea for me to be here alone, handcuffed? Because for yes, it's a good idea, or open this for no.
Well, that's interesting.
Babe.
So this was taken in Mr. Mackey's room, and you could see the blackout here. So we took a series of photos and they're all clear except for this one. And it's almost transparent. And you can even see like the globe directly in front of it that's on the table.
That's interesting. 'Cause,
Yeah.
that's not like a regular like shadow.
Mm-mm.
Who you think that was?
I honestly don't know, but Dawn said that she was like, oh, that's Mr. Mackey. Like, that's how he shows up in videos and images and things like that. And I just, I don't agree. And I hate saying that because, like, I know how much people believe in that, but I don't. I know Mr. Mackey, his spirit, like, when he shows himself, yes, it can be tall, it can be darker. But Mr. Mackey's that's not that.
Do you think that's the crawler?
I think that is the secondary, not the crawler. That's the secondary thing. The secondary shadow that everybody thinks is Mr. Mackey, but I genuinely don't believe that that's Mr. Mackey.
Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Helena Benton and I am a paranormal investigator from Finland. I investigate mainly in America with my husband, but also collaborate with other awesome investigators. So, as you probably have noticed, this is the third part, the final part of my Mackay Mansion investigation. So if you haven't seen part 1 or part 2 yet, please go give them a watch. My goal is simple, to find real, authentic paranormal evidence. I'm still learning and experimenting and discovering my own way and style of investigating. But like I always say, I leave it to my audience to form their own opinion. I'm not claiming anything I capture is 100% paranormal. So I just present to you what we capture and the rest is up to you. If you are a fan of horror and the unknown, you're at the right place. My videos always have a little humor in them too, so you don't have to hide under the covers all the time. I like to keep it light and fun. I love traveling and visiting these hauntingly beautiful locations and taking you guys with me for the adventure. But now, without further ado, let's get to the video.
I think it's weird that they say no, they're not going to scratch me. I heard a bang.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I did. Downstairs.
Downstairs?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm kind of creeped out right now.
See anything?
It's 3:31. I put airplane mode on.
Where are you gonna put me?
Here.
Oh, that's weird.
Here, question mark. Oh
You said where I'm gonna. I said right here, and then it said here.
Oh my gosh.
That's strange.
That is strange.
So when it comes to ghost hunting or paranormal investigating, one thing that always sparks debate is the use of phone apps. To be honest, I always been a skeptic, especially when it comes to apps, and for good reason. These apps are not considered 100% paranormal evidence. When I first started investigating 3 years ago, I believed in phone apps more and I was relying to them more, but over time I came to realize they can't be fully trusted. However, there is something strange I can't quite explain. Apps like Spirit Talker have at times been eerily accurate in the past. Is it just a coincidence or could there be more to it?
I always like to experiment with these apps and see what happens, but I don't rely on them as my main tool collecting paranormal evidence. But I do let them run in the background, and I have to admit, they can freak me out sometimes. In my experience, fear seems to fuel the paranormal activity. Emotions, especially the high energy ones, so laughter, fear, anger, they become kind of energy tool that the spirits can tap into. And when you mix the fear with the unknown, well, it's a recipe for something unsettling. I am including this disclaimer because I want to be fully transparent with you guys. I don't claim that these responses are paranormal evidence, but I won't deny the odd experiences they have helped bring to light. And tonight, I'm about to put that theory on a test. During my alone challenge, I had Spirit Talker running the whole time. At first, it was just background noise, just something to kind of help me out a little bit with the investigation and the alone challenge. Sometimes it's very hard for me to come up with things to say, especially when I'm scared. But after a while, some of these responses actually started to make a lot of sense. But some of these words and phrases seemed a little too specific to be a coincidence. And honestly, it terrified me. This alone challenge quickly became one of the scariest experiences of my life. I started hearing footsteps behind me, and just thinking back, it just felt surreal. I also kept hearing weird knocks and taps, and I saw something with my own eyes. Again, I don't know if my eyes were playing tricks on me, but it was weird. I felt like I was losing my mind, but the camera did capture something. And looking back, I don't know what it was, or was it just wind, or whatever. I was handcuffed and trapped in a room, and I couldn't run, so I was completely at the mercy of who or whatever was there with me. And feeling the helplessness, it's something I won't forget. I don't know how I get myself in these situations.
Okay.
I'm scared.
It's like it wants you there.
Is this a good idea for me to do this right now?
I need to go get the handcuffs, forgot.
Oh.
Everything's set up though.
Okay. Is anybody...
Who's speaking?
Who's speaking?
Okay, babe. Sit
Oh
down.
my God. Here? I'm not sure I want to do this.
Oh, babe. I love you.
Babe, you're saying that, so I was like, I'm gonna...
You're not gonna die. I'm just saying.
Get the leaf, I'm agreeing to this.
Okay, babe.
Okay, bye-bye. Good night.
Love you.
I'm just gonna leave me here.
Bye.
You're gonna find me in the morning.
Oh shit. Forgot one lucky. There's that.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh my God. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. It literally does.
We can see you all.
Oh, that's just great. I can't see you. Well, I'm handcuffed here now, so I guess you can do whatever, and I can't do anything about it. Oh my God, why did I say?
There's life after death.
Yeah. I know that. That's just, I saw someone standing at the stairs that lead to the attic. It's just nice playing tricks on me. Who's here with me right now?
Fort.
Fort? Oh my God, fucking hell, I keep seeing shit. I don't, like, I'm too scared to look around.
9.
9? Is there 9 spirits here right now? That's a lot. Mr. Mackay? Miss Mackay? Emma? Is any of you here right now? I'm too scared to look behind. Just got a headache. It's all about winning fears, right?
Find.
Find. What do you mean find? Can you knock? Oh my God, I'm too scared to look around. Who is here with me right now?
Yes, I can.
You can? Fine, yes I can. What do you can? I don't understand what you mean. Are you talking to each other? They can also have conversations. I keep seeing stuff. Why did you scratch me? You don't like me?
Horses.
Horses?
Tradition.
What do you mean by tradition? Does it annoy you people come here? Talk with you all the time? Must be very tiring. I literally just thought someone walks right past the doorway. Why am I seeing stuff?
Scared.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm a little scared. Should I be scared? I mean, if you scratched me, that's not pretty nice. I'm like too scared to look around. Oh my God, I hear f***ing walking.
I will talk to you.
You will talk to me? That's nice. That's really nice you want to talk. What is that? I'm seriously like freaking the fuck out right now. I don't know where that's coming from, but like I don't like that. It's like shuffling.
Wife.
Wife.
Hear us.
Hear us. I literally just heard shuffling and then Spirit Talker said hear us. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you knock?
Noah.
Noah. I'm just scared to look around. Gosh. Can you knock 3 times? Oh my fucking God, seriously, it's getting closer.
Andrea.
Another name. What are these names? Is it just this app saying random stuff? Oh my freaking God, seriously, I keep hearing this stuff behind me. Try to stay calm. This is the last 30 minutes of the witching hour. Seriously, I don't like this at all. Oh my God. I'm too scared to look behind. Because I keep hearing this shuffling.
Water.
Okay, I don't like this. I'm starting to freak the fuck out. My chest actually hurts right now. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, seriously, what the hell is that? It's like walking on carpet. I don't want anything, any harm, I don't want any ill will. I'm just here to talk. That's all. I don't want to disrespect you in any way. I'm just a little scared. So excuse my language. I am saying all these swear words.
No, sir.
No, sir. What the hell is that sound? Oh my god. It's getting closer. Okay, seriously? Matt wasn't joking when he said this place is active.
Equality.
Oh my god. Equality? Oh my god. I'm so fucking scared right now. Oh my god. I'm so sorry I keep freaking out, but I don't like this. What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm too scared to look. That just keeps happening.
Carl.
Oh my god. F***ing spirit talker scared me. Carl. Just saying random names. I don't really know if they mean anything. I seriously like want this freaking little challenge. I know it's all about winning your fears, okay?
We live on here.
We live on here. Yeah. That's good to hear, I think. Are you happy? Do you like staying here? Is that why you're here? Or are you stuck? I think it's pretty annoying random people come to your home all the time and ask you questions. I think I would hate that, personally. So I don't blame you for being mad. I understand that. I don't hear that sound anymore.
3 children here.
3 children here. I think I heard that before. I think I heard that at the old Washoe Club. So I don't know how accurate that is. Is there 3 kids here? It was like a thump or a bang. I don't know the English word. I heard something. Was that you? Or was it just the wind? It is pretty windy. I don't know if I introduced myself. I'm sorry I'm rude. My name is Helena, and my fiance is Matt, and I think you know him already. He's been here before. He really loves.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. That was spot on. I'm pleased to meet you too. That was so polite and sweet of you. Thank you. That made me feel a little better. But yeah, like I said, my name is Helena, and I come from Finland. I don't know if you know where Finland is. It's in Europe. It's very cold in Finland. I came here to talk with you. I really love this place. I really love your home. It's very beautiful. The energy feels so much lighter right now.
Macy.
Macy. Someone named Macy here? I don't like hear like stuff anymore. Like I heard earlier. And the energy feels so much lighter too. I just felt like someone touched my knee. Did you touch me? My back feels cold. My back feels like really cold right now. Like I'm hot.
Am I dead?
I literally just heard like footsteps and then the absolute am I dead? Unfortunately, yes, you are. I can't see you or like physically hear you. I might be able to hear your footsteps, or if you knock the wall, you want to knock the wall to let me know you hear me and understand me. Knock very loud.
There are demons.
Well, I don't think there are any demons in here. There are demons in the world, yes. Or are you saying they're here? In this house, in this mansion? Are you trying to scare me?
Vision.
Vision. I was just thinking about something. Then I said vision. I was thinking about, I feel so comfortable right now. Maybe they're making me feel comfortable. So when I have my guard down, they will scare me. And then it said vision. Because that was literally my vision in my mind. I saw
Thank you for respect.
I saw something. I have head chills. Like, I have tingly feeling on my head right now. On the left side of my head. Yes, I am very respectful. I mean, I'm trying to be. I'm not here to disrespect you in any way. And I'm very happy that you see that too or understand that I have good intentions.
Scott.
Scott. I know there are good spirits here. People say Miss Mackay don't really like people or she's mean or whatever, but I mean, she's still a person. Everybody's different.
Shall I do something?
Shall I do something? Miss Mackay, can you let your presence known if that's not too much
Arm.
to ask? Arm. Yeah, I'm handcuffed to this gate. Pretty funny, huh? I can't run if you do something.
Watch yourself here.
Watch yourself here. Oh my gosh. Please don't hurt me. I'm just being nice, okay? If you scratched me earlier, it's okay. I'm not mad at you. I mean, it would be nice if you didn't do that, but I'm not mad at you. This is your home, and I'm a stranger, and I respect that. Oh my god.
Brown eyes.
Brown eyes. I have brown eyes. Matt has brown eyes. Do you have brown eyes?
Hospital.
Hospital? What do you mean by hospital? I hear that freaking shuffling noise again. Could it be that wind? It stopped right after I said that.
Open your mind.
Open your mind. People tell me I have gifts, and I know I do. I'm an empath. Open your mind. Yeah, I know that's something I should do. I just don't know how. I'm trying to be more open. I'm just maybe scared if I'm going to see something. That's not. I think it's been 30 minutes.
Children spirits.
Hello. Has it been 30 minutes?
It's been 30 minutes. Oh yeah, I forgot to write the keys.
Oh my god, wait.
Sorry. They were in my pocket, but then you got to go to the truck.
Well, thank you for talking with me and not scratching me.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did. What? I heard footsteps and
Oh, really?
like on carpet, like I heard like someone was walking with socks.
That's interesting because I was sitting on the couch laying down there the entire time. So,
Yeah.
no footsteps for me.
Yeah, I was being like very respectful and saying they have a nice home and everything and said thank you for
Baby.
Baby. Baby. Baby. That's children's spirits.
Babe,
Yes, I did. Tell people my story and baby.
say you're pregnant.
That crossed my mind and I was like, no.
Uh-oh, guys.
Uh-oh.
We're being told by the spirits that she's pregnant. Oh my god. We're having a child. That's our new title. Clickbait title.
Oh no. Pregnant? Question mark?
Pregnant? Question mark?
Approach.
Approach us. Gotcha.
Do you want to play hide and seek? I can explain you how we can play.
Decide.
Beside. Are you next to me? Or beside me? Do you want to play? I think that would be fun.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Do you want to build a snowman?
We have a limited amount of time left, guys. If you want to make your presence known. I stopped recording and then recorded again.
I'll move something.
Ooh,
You will?
do that.
Please do.
Do. I can't see shit. What's the first step?
There you go. Anybody here? Did you like talking to my fiance? Anybody here that wants to give us one final big message?
Death is not the end. I like music.
Huh. Should we play some music? Like some old time?
Yeah.
What time period?
I did the 1870s.
Whoa.
Did it again?
It did it again.
I will talk to you.
You will?
I don't think it was even recording. It's weird.
Yeah.
Because I checked. This was red.
Do you like Beethoven? Chills.
Do you like the music?
Join us.
Are you dancing?
Make it sound like it's coming out of this.
I'm with family.
You're with family. That's nice.
Can you do one thing for us? Can you move something like you possibly mentioned in the Spirit Talker?
Yeah, you said you can move something. Can you do that for us?
Music is playing from the 1800s to 1900s.
Look, I'm here.
Look, I'm here. Where? Where are you?
Yeah, where are you? Where do you get Beethoven copyrights?
I don't think it's copyrighted, or is it?
Probably by someone.
I died suddenly.
You died suddenly. How did you pass away, if that's not too rude to ask? I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
Adam.
Adam?
Sleeping.
Sleeping. So you're sleeping? And we're playing music.
Can you feel me?
Not right now.
Right now.
Sign.
Sign? Should we turn the music off and just listen for a while? Make that
Little
device.
boy around you.
What?
Little boy around you.
Little boy. Oh. It did say multiple times that there are children spirits here.
Yeah.
If you want the music back, let us know.
One second, babe. I thought I heard something. Was that you?
Francis.
I don't know if that was a dog outside or something, but I heard something.
Oh.
Right after I turned off the music.
I protect this place.
Mm.
You do?
Well, that makes sense. I mean, this is Mr. Mackay's room, right? You protect this place? Who is this? I think this is Mr. Mackay, but what is his first name?
John Mackey.
John. Miss Mackay, what's your first name?
Hierarchy.
Does it make sense?
That's the second time he actually says that word.
Hierarchy.
Yeah. I thought I heard something.
What?
I thought I saw something. Like white. Was it just that? No, there's not anything reflecting. I don't know. I just saw like a white.
I don't know. There's also like lights outside.
Yeah. But it, like flashed and then it went away.
Christine.
Is Christine? I can look it up real quick.
Oh yeah, because we
Mackey's-
asked for the
yeah,
name.
That's what I'm saying.
He screams.
He.
Can you scream? We would like to hear you scream.
If you want us to live, yell at us. or do something big that we're like, okay, and we will go, you know? And it's a promise, because it's late.
People are coming.
You want to know what they're saying about you, Miss Mackey? If you do want to know, you're going to have to make your presence known.
I would be curious.
I would be too.
Because if people tell lies about me...
Children.
Again?
Is James Claire Flood here?
James.
James and a Frank Stacy? Trying to get the first name of Miss Mackey.
Miss Mackey, what is your first name? Are you comfortable telling us your first name?
Mary.
Mary?
Yep.
Mary.
What do you like to go by? Miss Mackey?
Ghost.
Ghost?
You want us to call you Ghost?
17.
17.
Elijah.
I don't know Elijah in history.
What's your name?
My name's Matt.
My name is Helena. I'm pretty tall. I think people were like really short back then. So I think I'm a giant to them, you know?
I don't know what their heights were back then.
In my understanding, people, like men too, like everyone were like shorter. We're like getting taller and taller. I think we're done here.
Okay,
Well, thank you for talking. Whoever I talked here with, thank you for talking. Wonderful.
Yep.
Aww.
That was because we were leaving.
Oh, wonderful.
Wonderful.
You're
Just
leaving.
great.
Yes, finally. Aw, I'm sorry for bothering you. Hall?
Yeah.
I'm literally at the hall. It was very nice to meet you all.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you guys.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Twins.
Twins.
I think there's ever twins here.
Has Twin Paranormal been here?
Yes, multiple times.
Oh. Do you know Ryan and River? Wyatt?
Leave.
Leave. Okay. Goodbye.
Yeah, I would say the whole family. I've definitely interacted with children. One of my first investigations there, I was getting, names specific to the family that were coming through on the devices. I was getting children's voices, things like that. And I genuinely could see children on that top level. And I do believe that they are the children of the Mackay family. And that's where it gets a little weird, because it's like I've interacted with pretty much every single family member, but it's trying to figure out if we're interacting with the family that's spirit now, or if we're interacting with the family that's like the residual family, the residual energy. I've never experienced that before anywhere else. I know Mrs. Mackay, she had 2 daughters. I've heard a couple different stories, and I got some information when I was trying to connect with them in the home. But the one daughter, they said she fell down the stairs, and then she ended up, she got badly injured from that.
Hip.
But there was something about the guy. That was the one and only time I've been able to connect with that story in Mackay Mansion. I haven't heard anyone talk about that story before. Like, it was just the one time we were told it at the place. when I was communicating to the daughters at the time, there was a lot of stuff coming through that was not an accident and that it was intentional. And there was a lot of things about him not being good to them. And just a lot of stuff coming through on the obelisk and through spirit box about like that being intentional. And I thought that was really interesting. I have not been able to make that sort of connection again with the girls ever since. That was like the one time that I was able to talk to them, and then that was it.
When was that?
That was my very first visit there in 2019. Talking to, I say the girls because, you know, they were girls at the time when they lived there, but, you know, just talking to them, their spirits about it. Just a lot of stuff about him just not being a good person.
But that's very interesting. You were able to connect with the daughters and they told you it was
that's
intentional.
what, yeah, their names came, like they came through, and then all that stuff started coming through. And then when I confronted him about it, because he was saying that he was like a good guy and all this stuff, and I was like, no, you're not. And that's when it turned really quickly and he got really nasty, and I was like,
So you were talking to him too?
Yeah. And I was like, well, there we go. So I was like, you're gonna push me down the stairs, you know, like I was getting like frustrated with him. So it was interesting, but never have had that communication ever since.
He screams.
So Mr. Mackey, he's definitely a little bit tougher in his old age, and I think that's why everybody thinks that he's like the shadow figure, because he is a little bit of a rougher energy. Mr. Mackey's very stern. He's very tough, like tough exterior, you know, he'll put you in your place kind of thing. So I think that's why everybody kind of associates him with the shadow per se. But he was also like an amazing person as well. So, and he did so much for the community and really loved people. And I also think well, I don't think, I know low-key is not a fan of the investigations and the constant coming in and out. Mrs. Mackey hated Virginia City, so she ain't sticking around much. I mean, she'll pop in and out, but like she ain't there full time. She hated Virginia City so freaking much. So she ended up moving to Paris. And I know her energy's there. It's just more residual. Like every time I go into her room, I'm like, I'm gonna get out of here, because it's just like she doesn't like the energy of like just not liking people there and not really liking it there at all, just in general. So, yeah. Which I feel like I can feel that from her every time I'm there. I've got Emma as well.
Do you know who she is?
No, every time I've interacted with her, it's been very like fleeting. Here's the thing that I've learned about Virginia City. The spirits, most of the time they'll stay where they are, but they bebop around a lot. And Emma is actually from a different location. Emma has been like interacted with at multiple locations in Virginia City, but she hangs out there a lot, and a lot of kids do. And I think that's just because kind of like the mansion is almost like this little baby safe haven. Out of all the haunted locations there, I just feel like the mansion's a little bit more inviting for the kids compared to like the Washoe Club and things like that. So I genuinely believe that's why they're all kind of like hanging out there, especially in the doll room and like the kids' rooms and stuff. But yeah. Emma is definitely a spirit that's been interacted with from all over, and I do believe Emma to be Emma, like she's like actually an actual spirit. The one in the front room that's like on display.
Because they said it's been found in a property, so I was wondering who does it belong to.
I personally haven't interacted with the skull. I personally haven't picked up much from that. I personally haven't picked up. personally haven't picked up much from that. Like, I don't feel that that person's spirit or energy is lingering around Mackay Mansion. That's just my experience. It could be different for other people. But the skull is interesting. And skulls, human skulls will always, whether or not their spirits are lingering or around, human skulls will always give off energy and will always contribute to that. There's a lot of energy in the vault, and there's a lot of energy just outside of the vault as well. I don't like the energy in the vault, I will say that. I know that there was a shooting right outside the vault, you know, the guys that tried to steal. It has nothing to do with that. I believe that something bad happened inside the vault. It's tough to talk about, but it feels like something, I don't know how to explain it, but something was done to somebody inside that vault. That's what I'll say. Like somebody was hurt inside that vault. And I hate putting that on locations, but something has shifted at the Mackay Mansion. Last year when I was there to now, like there's been a shift. And I remember when Jade and I went back, they put a second mirror in front of the family mirror. Don't get me wrong, like I get it. It's a beautiful idea because it's such an old historic mirror. But girl, when I tell you that the energy has shifted there, it's different. And I mean, hello, you got two very old mirrors facing each other. You just got shit going on. So I would be curious to go back again and see what it's like now. We got literally another open portal right here in the hallway. We already have two other portals going on in this home. So it just felt very clustered. And then of course, you know, as locations, as you go on, more and more people come to places, they put their energy into things. You know, at some point it does start to get a little out of hand. I believe that a lot of places have hauntings that are created by people telling the same story over and over and over.
It would be interesting to go back and kind of...
It would.
And now, because I know more, I would ask better questions, because back then I really didn't know much. I just knew what Matt told me, which wasn't a lot. I feel like my approach to the investigation could have been better if I knew more.
Yeah, that's
I don't
fair.
know. But sometimes it's nice to go to locations like blind and see what you get, you know, and if it like makes sense at the end.
Yeah, you
But
gotta let it
also
guide you.
But also it would help a lot with the questions and asking the right questions if you already knew what's going on and who are the spirits. So I don't know. I would like to go back.
Yeah, I think it would be good to go back because I guarantee you your experience will be different, completely different than the first time. I would like to do, if I got to go back again, I definitely would want to do stuff inside the vault. And
me too.
Even in the foyer, the sitting room, that's a great place too. And then I would love to split people up and like see what happens when just one person's on the top floor for like 45 minutes, you know, once this thing has had time to circulate through the house. I don't know, it's weird. I feel like it's one of those places where like when you go up to the third floor at 11 o'clock, what you get there is going to be different than what you get at 1 o'clock. And it's going to be different than what you get at 3 o'clock. Like, it's just constantly shifting and changing. It's so wild. I've never it's one of the few locations where I've experienced just something like that. And there's certain locations that I've been able to like understand or get to the bottom to, or get to the bottom of, and know the spirits and things like that, and have a genuine understanding of what's happening. And Mackay Mansion is not one of those locations, and I don't think it will ever be one of those locations. Like, this place is always going to puzzle me because of the varying energies that are happening and the way that they're happening, because you've got 3 floors, you got separate things happening on each floor, and then you have this duality of residual energy and intelligent energy blending, and it is so confusing. It is so confusing. But you know what? I kind of love that about the location, because it's one of those locations where no matter how many times you go, you're never going to get what you need, so you can keep going. Like, it's not just one and done, like that's it. Like, every time you go, you're gonna uncover something else or have a different experience. And I love that it's just gonna keep happening forever. But that's Mackay Mansion for you.
Yep, that's a Mackay Mansion, everyone. That's it. Absolutely interesting, just all over the place location, but it's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
I enjoyed investigating it, even though it was terrifying, but
yeah.
I really want to go back. Maybe we go back together or something.
We should go back. We should go back.
We should go back.
That would be fun. That'd be a fun one.
The Mackay Mansion investigation was truly an unforgettable experience. Matt told me that Mackay Mansion is one of the most active locations he has ever investigated.
What was that? Who was that was speaking just now?
And told me that this was going to be even more active than our investigation at the old Washoe Club. I honestly didn't have high expectations, but our investigation proved me wrong before it has even fully begun yet. I am still a little skeptical about some of the stuff we experienced and captured. I don't know if these things were paranormal or just something natural and explainable. First, I want to talk about the scratch.
I just felt something on my neck.
Did you touch Helena?
Kind of like pinching.
It's interesting because I was getting some prick feelings on my arm.
I felt it again. It
You
burns.
did? It's burning, babe?
It's burning.
It's burning?
It's burning.
Okay,
Babe.
hold on, don't touch that. Don't touch that.
My first reaction was to touch it and make the pain go away. Soon after, I felt it again, but it felt different this time. It was very sharp pain, almost like a cut, and it started to burn right after. I wish I didn't touch my back when this happened. You can see Matt trying to hold my hand so I would stop touching it, which, when looking back, it actually looks really funny. Looking at the footage we filmed of my back right after it happened, and again about 20 minutes later, it looks like multiple little scratches you would get when scratching yourself. My nails were in bad shape back then, which is also visible in the videos, but you can distinguish two stronger scratches amongst the smaller ones. Could it be I truly did get scratched and I just created more small scratches in that area? Or was this all me, and the scratching and burning sensation I was feeling was just something else? Matt has investigated the Mackay Mansion before, and on both times, people he was investigating with got scratched during the investigation. The only difference between my scratch and Dante's and Jason's scratches is that mine wasn't as big and defined as theirs. I am sorry I can't prove to you this is 100% paranormal. It also bothers me because that will always be the lingering question. Did I get scratched at Mackay Mansion or not? We kept capturing a lot of different voices and whispers throughout the night. I don't know if these are possibly just floorboards, birds outside, breathing sounds, etc. It is hard to believe that we would have captured this much EVPs in such a short amount of time. Capturing paranormal phenomena is extremely rare. I always leave it to the audience to create their own opinion. Some of these voices, whispers, and other sounds were really interesting though, and it is very hard to debunk them 100%. The alone challenge was one of the scariest things I have ever done. It is absolutely terrifying to be handcuffed without the ability to run if something happened, then hearing a bunch of noises behind you. Oh my god. You can barely hear these footsteps on camera, so I didn't mark most of them. You just see me react, and I was using so many swear words, I feel so bad for the spirits. I didn't want to come off as disrespectful or anything like that. It was windy outside, so could this be just noises caused by the wind? Like I mentioned earlier in this video, I don't believe phone apps are 100% paranormal evidence. I like to use apps like Spirit Talker in the background and experiment with them. I have to admit, the Spirit Talker has been scary accurate in the past, and again surprised me during this investigation. I can't say this is paranormal evidence in any means, but it did say pretty spot on stuff. Maybe it was just a coincidence, I don't know. There was a lot of words coming through that seemed really random and not relevant, but there was few responses that stood out.
Where are you gonna pull me?
Here.
Oh, that's weird.
Here? Question mark. Why am I seeing stuff?
Scared.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm a little scared. I don't know where that's coming from, but I don't like that. It's like shuffling.
Hear us.
Hear us.
Thank you for respect.
I don't know if I introduced myself. I'm sorry I'm rude. My name is Helena, and my fiance is Matt. He really loves...
Pleased to meet you.
pleased to meet you.
What do you think? Do you believe in paranormal phone apps? Virginia City and Mackay Mansion did not disappoint, and I truly want to go back. I feel like I still have a lot of questions and I need to see who and what are really haunting the mansion. Was I interacting with the creepy crawler or the other shadow figure that resides at the mansion? Who was it that possibly scratched me? Why did it tell me it was Mrs. Mackay? Let me know down in the comments if you'd like me to go back. Also, let me know some good questions to ask next time I go there. The full interview with Mandy is available right now for all channel members. It was hour and 20-minute long, so I couldn't possibly include the whole full interview here in this video. Join only 99 cents a month to access awesome perks and members-only videos and live streams. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Your support means the world to me. Don't forget to like the video and leave a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm. What locations would you like me to investigate in the future and why? Stay safe, guys. I'll see you in the next one.